Hey, I'm Walter. I'm the team lead for the Cisco IPS Signature Development Team. It is Tuesday, June 12th, and, well, you know what that means, right? It's Patch Tuesday. This month, Microsoft is releasing 7 bulletins in total. We'll just hop right into them. MS-12-036, this is the Remote Desktop Protocol Bulletin. Addresses 1 CVE. It is rated critical. There's a remote code execution vulnerability that exists in the way that RDP accesses an object in memory that's been improperly initialized or deleted. Now, by default, RDP is not enabled on any Windows OS, so systems that do not have RDP enabled are not at risk. Right. And one thing to note is that on Windows XP and Windows Server 2003, remote assistance could enable RDP. There are a couple of workarounds in the bulletin, however they pretty much disable or block RDP, so it's not really something that's a very viable option, especially if you're using RDP. So make sure you patch this one. This is definitely a must patch this month. The next one, MS-12-037, this is the Internet Explorer Bulletin. There is a boatload of CVEs in this one, 13 in total, and that pretty much this is right about half of the entire update this month. This breaks down into 8 critical CVEs, 3 important, and 2 moderate rated CVEs. This is pretty much just a bunch of click, click, boom in your own. That's pretty much it, so make sure you patch this one, especially if you are using IE. Next one, .NET Framework. This is MS-12-038. It's also rated critical, addresses 1 CVE. There's a pretty good chance of exploit code being developed for that one. So that does it for the 3 critical bulletins. The other 4 are rated important. We've got MS-12-042, this is the kernel bulletin, addresses 2 CVEs, and in both cases the attacker needs valid login credentials to be able to log on locally. MS-12-041, this is a kernel mode drivers, it's rated important, addresses 5 CVEs. Individually, exploitation of any of the CVEs could result in an elevation of privilege. MS-12-040, this is the Dynamics AX one, so this is kind of a new player in the game. This is Microsoft Dynamics AX Enterprise Portal, and probably going to ask what this is. It's Microsoft's ERP solution. The bulletin itself is rated important, addresses 1 CVE, and it is an elevation of privilege. And there's one I'm missing here. Alright, this is MS-12-039. This is the Link bulletin. It's also rated important, addresses 4 CVEs. And if you are using Link, which is Microsoft's Unified Communication Solutions, this is definitely something that you'll want to take a look at. That's pretty much it. Definitely the must-patch ones for this month are going to be MS-12-036, which is the Remote Desktop Protocol, or RDP bulletin, especially if you're using RDP. And then also MS-12-037, which is the Internet Explorer bulletin, right? And that one's got 13 CVEs addressed in it in total, which is pretty much half of the update. Alright, that does it for this month. We'll see you next time.